Someone tells you to just stop overthinking it. Just let it go. Just move on. As if you haven't already tried. As if you haven't laid awake at 2 in the morning, replaying a 5-second conversation from 6 years ago, wondering if that one sentence you said made someone hate you. As if just stop was ever an option you forgot to try. Here's what nobody tells you. Your brain isn't broken, it isn't weak, and it isn't too sensitive. It's doing exactly what it was trained to do a long time ago. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand something about yourself that you've probably never had words for. So stay with me, this one's going to hit close to home. Let's start with what this actually looks like. Because overthinking doesn't feel like thinking too much. It feels like drowning quietly while everyone around you assumes you're fine. You send a text, then you reread it 4 times before hitting send. Then, 20 minutes later, you reread the sent version again, hunting for a hidden meaning you might have accidentally put there. Someone doesn't reply right away, and your mind doesn't just wonder why, it builds an entire case file. Did I say something wrong? Are they mad? Should I apologize for something I haven't even confirmed happened? You replay conversations from years ago, not because you want to, but because your mind pulls them up uninvited, like it's still trying to solve something that was never actually a problem to begin with. And the exhausting part isn't the thinking itself, it's that you can't turn it off. You don't choose to analyze everything, it just happens. Automatically. Like a program running in the background that you never agreed to install. So here's the simple explanation. Before we go deeper, overthinking isn't a personality flaw, it's a safety behavior. Somewhere along the way, your brain learned that being alert, being hyper-aware of every mood shift, every tone change, every pause in conversation kept you safe. Not emotionally safe, actually safe. Maybe it was a household where you had to read a parent's mood the second you walked in the door, because the wrong mood meant the wrong version of the evening. Maybe it was a relationship where affection could disappear without warning, so you learned to track every signal like your life depended on it. Sometimes, in some way, it did. Your brain didn't decide to make you an overthinker for fun. It made you one because, at some point, overthinking was the thing that kept you one step ahead of getting hurt. Now here's the deeper insight, the part most people miss entirely. Overthinking isn't really about the thing you're overthinking. It's about control. When you grow up in an environment where you can't control what happens to you, a parent's temper, a partner's unpredictability, chaos you didn't create but had to survive, your mind finds the one thing it can control: information. If I analyze this enough, maybe I can predict what happens next. If I replay this enough, maybe I'll catch the moment I could have prevented the bad outcome. If I prepare for every possible reaction, maybe nothing can blindside me again. Overthinking is your nervous system trying to protect you from a pain it already knows intimately. It's not paranoia, it's pattern recognition running on repeat, because the past taught you that missing a signal came with a cost. This is why just let it go doesn't work. You're not being told to drop a thought. You're being asked to disarm a system that once kept you safe. And no part of you is going to do that without a fight. Not until it believes it's actually okay to stand down. Let's make this real. Think about the person who reads every text message like it's a legal document, searching for tone, for distance, for the version where they've done something